Okay, she's not impressed with it. I'm rubbing it across the front of her face, but... Okay, turn the shoulder. Oh. Girl. And I just go a couple times each direction. Trying to bite me. She's not really getting it on this side, so I'm going to use the rope a little bit. Now I'll use the stirrup. There. Good girl. And basically I do that on the ground first so that when I'm riding her, she understands.
She kind of crossed it once.
Huh?
She crossed them once.
Yeah. There. Good girl. What I'm looking for here is for her to just cross her front legs. There. Good girl. There. Good girl. Good girl. What a good girl.
She's a smart girl.
There. Oh. Very nice. Oh. There we go. Good girl.
Whew.
When I'm putting a bridle on a colt, I like to loosen it pretty good. And you don't have to pull in their ears as much. I'm working on her, not moving her head away from me, but we'll see. Oh. There we go. Got the bit in her mouth. And she don't like her ears messed with a whole lot yet, so I try to be quick. I get that one ear in, and I make her bring her head back down. The other ear in. Make her bring her head back down. I'm going to adjust this to where it needs to be. Everybody wonders how tight to put their bit. You can bring her over. You can see that. She's got kind of one wrinkle right here on her lip. She has a problem with flipping her tongue over the bit. So right now I'm using one wrinkle on her. Once she gets to where she isn't doing that as much, we'll make it so it's no wrinkles. These are medicine sport boots, and I'm putting them on her It's going to help protect her tendons and her ankle or fetlock area. I like to get them used to wearing them right away. She is going to be a barrel horse. Well, and it helps if you put them on the right direction. So she'll need to wear them most of the time. There's several really good brands out there. I like to use Professional Choice or Classic Equine. Oh, girl. These are just an off-brand. We're not going to do a lot of hard work today. We're going to be going through some grass, so it doesn't really matter if they get weeds and stuff in it. Definitely like to use them on the fronts. If we're going to be working really hard, I also use them on the backs. When we get to running barrels, I'll use bell boots on her to help protect her from clipping herself with her back feet on the front feet. I do have the stirrups tied so they don't flip up. You can drive them without it so they get used to the banging around. However, when they stop, if you don't have the stirrups tied, they can flip up over the back of the saddle. Okay, I just use lunge lines for driving. And most of the time, they're in a mess. So, now she's pretty quiet. If you had a horse that was going to run away when you did this, you'd want to hold on to him. I'm going to ask her for her head. I'm going to hook that on there. And I'm going to go ahead and put it over the top here. So I have both of them on the same side. Gonna run this one through this stirrup. Okay, somebody doesn't know what I'm doing over here. Ask her to tilt her nose to me so she knows I want something. Now I've driven her before. I've had ropes around her butt. I know she's not going to freak out when this rope touches her rear end. So I'm going to just drop it off the back of her. I'm going to drive her around the pen a few times. It's kind of funny today. Okay. Here. I've really been working on her on voice command, so I don't have to put a lot of pressure on her bit when I ask her to stop. So I'm going to ask her to stop, and I say, whoa. And she did pretty good. See if I can get her to back a step. Back. Good girl. One more step. Back. Good girl. Come on. She's starting to relax now, so we're going to go down the road. I'm going to let you drive her today. She wants to go that way. Here's Rena. We're going to go down the road for a little drive. Yeah, a little more relaxed. Go ahead and stop her. Now back her a couple steps. Oh, very nice, girl. I think she's gonna run away.